Life story up till Fishtank. Let's go.
Okay, so my name is Bianca. You can call me Binx.
Alex, why haven't you
I'm from Miami, and I was born and raised there, never left, never lived anywhere else. This is the longest I've lived somewhere else in Massachusetts, and I grew up in the suburbs, normal upbringing as far as like money goes, but my parents were bad with it, and they were kind of troubled, and I decided to just laugh at it. And
Your parents were bad with money?
yes, so bad.
How so?
They just, my dad was an alcoholic, and my mom was an enabler, and she was just like a people pleaser, and was like, here, I make all this money, just take it. And then, yeah, he would like invest in properties.
It's a good woman right there.
Yeah, I guess. Not really, but you know, it happens. And then I grew up, went to high school and stuff. In high school, I started going to local shows. That's when I got into kind of like the music scene. I don't play music. I am musically challenged. And then I went to college for a bit, wanted to go for dietetics because, you know, I'm like all paranoid and wanted to be healthy or whatever. Then I thought, man, college is a scam. So I just decided to work. I did some retail and restaurant stuff. And then I worked at an office and I got into like analytics. So I'm good with numbers. I like tabletop and video games and role-playing stuff, and I love costume and makeup stuff as hobbies. I also started
What's your 10-year plan?
Started streaming. That's my 10-year plan. I invested in stocks during the pandemic and saved up some, quit my job. My 10-year plan is to work on streaming for the first 2 years. If it doesn't kick off, then I have to go back to my analytics office jobs, and I want to invest in properties and make income that way. Miami is expensive, and I plan on doing IRL travel streams that I can see the world.
Time!
There you go. That was 2 minutes. I thought it was 3 minutes.
Burt,
There you
step
go.
on up, please. Life story up until Fishtank. Go.
Arthur Morgan versus Master
I was
Chief.
born Albert Derek
Hashtag
Quincy hyphen
three.
Apu
Arthur Morgan
on
versus
November
Master
12,
Chief.
1988. I'm currently
Hashtag
35 years old,
three.
I'm 36 in
Johnson
3 days.
Go, Gigi.
My parents are strict West African Catholic parents. I went to Catholic school. Then my family moved to Ghana, West Africa when I was in 7th grade. And I realized I was attracted to boys or men when I was in Ghana. But I came out of the closet when I was 15 years old when we moved back to the US. I graduated from high school in 2006. Then I went to my first college, Seton Hall University. Went for 2 years, didn't do great. Transferred to community college, got my associates in accounting. Then went to Rutgers, Newark after a 2-year break. Then I got my bachelor's degree in applied math, economics, and then I got my master's degree in data science from NJIT in 2010. And then I did in-person tutoring during that time I was in college. But then before the pandemic hit, 2 months before, coincidentally, I started doing online tutoring. And then when the pandemic hit, business exploded like crazy. And I was able to afford my first house in Union, New Jersey, where my parents, my mom, aunt, sister, and cousin are now tenants in the house that I own, the three-family house in Union, New Jersey. I live in my own separate apartment in Roseland Park. After doing my online business, I subjugated to my business manager who runs my business for me. Now, I did my certification for weightlifting, personal training, and now I'm a volunteer firefighter at Roseland Park Fire Department in Roseland Park, New Jersey. I'm studying for my entrance exam where I can be a career firefighter, but due to my age, it might be an issue.
Can you also tell us about your dream role in a movie and your dream partner?
But then, okay, so all that time, during that time, I came out as bisexual last year after living my life as a gay man because I realized I'm attracted to men, women, trans, non-binary, everybody in between. The reason why I'm on Fishtank is because I want to put my name out there and be famous and be a role model for African sex workers.
Time!